For those of you who are new to the channel, back in December, we actually filmed Hunter knocking some doors. He was doing great, but there was a couple things he could adjust to make himself just a little bit better. The question is, was he resourceful? Was he coachable? And did he use those skills in order to get better? We'll see right now.
But we're back here with Hunter, my dude.
We're here.
I'm so glad to have you back on the channel.
Thank you, bro. We're here to get these deals. Every single one of these people needs to be put in a better situation, and that's why we're out here.
Are you gonna put them in their place?
I'm not gonna put...
Is that what you're saying? Put them in the better place that they deserve to be.
Exactly. Absent.
For the day. Yes, not present.
We'll get them tomorrow. Okay, I'll be brief. Would you be Miss Evelyn then? Detailing that in January, Tampa Electric raised the rates 11%. I love the little ring you got going on. Okay, you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for your time. Jeez. Bro, did you see her laying on the couch?
No, I couldn't see anything.
Most people, when they say they're not interested, it's just because they don't have enough information. Threw me the fuck off though. I'm walking up to a door and she's just laying on the couch. Hello, just trying to make sure I'm in the right spot. Would you be Miss Doyle? Basically, there was a couple newsletters sent out detailing that in January, Tampa Electric raised the rates 11%, and then in April, they're scheduled for another 20%. Would you be the homeowner here? So basically, because of these rate increases, there's a net metering program in place.
Hey,
have you guys been in the house longer than like 2 years?
So this is Hunter.
Over 30, wow. So you guys are kind of like the OGs in the neighborhood.
First off, I'm glad he's using the OG line. Just so you guys know, if you ever call a person over the age of 60 an OG, if they don't give you a chuckle, that's not your customer, baby. That is not the person that you should be pitching. He's doing everything right now.
Miss Doyle?
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. My name is Hunter. This is Garrett. I see that you got like the hairstylist and everything going on over there. There was a couple newsletters sent out detailing that in January, Tampa Electric got approved to raise the rates 11% on everybody. And then in April, they're scheduled for another 20%. Now, I heard that you've been in the house like 30 years. Have you seen over the last 30 years your electric bill double and triple? Okay, were you here when they came on, they switched this meter out on the side of the house? Did they ever tell you why they did that? Okay, so basically there's a program in place that does three main things. These rate increases that they keep getting approved to do year after year after year, these wouldn't apply to you anymore. You wouldn't be subject to that. Second thing they allow you to do is get an immediate reduction on your electric bill, anywhere from 10 to 30%. And then they lock that in at a flat rate that stays the same the entire time. Has nobody came by to explain this yet, or? Okay, have you been seeing like more of the neighbors that put the solar panels on top of the roof recently? Okay.
Y'all sell solar panels?
It's a little bit different. So a couple years ago, people had to buy like solar panels. It was expensive. It really didn't make sense for the homeowners. So when they came out and they switched this meter, the way it works now, we take care of the installation costs and we essentially eliminate the TECO bill and then replace it with the lower solar payment. Now, the only thing is only about 1 in every 5 houses qualify, mainly because of like shading issues and things of that nature. Let me ask you, is your roof over like 15 years old?
So what Hunter's doing here is first he's breaking preoccupation, right? Which is just getting to know the neighbors in that case. Then he's creating the pain, right? Now he's about to provide the solution, but the smart thing he's doing right here is actually pulling back. Only 1 out of every 5 homeowners is actually gonna be able to qualify for this. Yes, I've been working with a lot of your neighbors, but you might not be it today, right? And that's setting the stage for getting the bill. He needs her to qualify for him, not the other way around. And he's keeping calm in his composure and not speaking too quickly, speaking too highly up here in really agreeable land, or really down low where it sounds like he's just gonna be a bummer to hang out with.
How old is the current roof? 20 years old. Okay. Reason I ask is most of the people that we work with were in the same situation where they need a new roof. What we do is we come by and we replace the roof and then we put the panels on top. Nobody pays a cent out of pocket for the installation whatsoever. It's essentially an electric bill payment that replaces your current TECO bill, and then it stays locked in for the entire project. Now, the only situation is, like I said, it's based on your energy consumption. Do you get your bills in the mail or do you do them online? You get them in the mail? Okay, and then your breaker box is over here, correct? I'm gonna go check that really quick if I have your permission. If you can go grab that bill, and then I'll meet you back here in about a minute. So just to show you an example, this is what we look at. If this is too high, we can't do anything. If it's too low, then we can't even do anything.
I wasn't sure if the solar panels itself, how many years does it take to pay that off?
That's why we're here, to see what would be the best fit. I basically submit everything to the engineering team, and then I'll come back and then leave her with that information. Oh wow, she just got baptized, or? So on this is what I sent to the engineering team. They assess the situation. The state of Florida is in an energy deficit. So with that, we're not providing enough power in Florida to provide for all the Floridians. Most of your bill is actually just transportation fees. So I don't assume you like get gas from Tico, do you, to fill up your car? Exactly. But right here, there's a fuel charge for you. It was about $70 of your entire payment. So with the solar, what we do is we put the panels on top of the roof. You're now producing the power on site. We're able to eliminate these charges. I'll also let the engineering team know that there is a roof needed. Now, are you like a mornings or evenings person?
Evening.
Evenings, got
What
you.
time? I need my daughter down here.
Okay, is that the lady that we were just speaking with? Okay.
She's at
Yeah. And then if it comes back to where it doesn't even make sense, I won't waste your time or mine. Are you a 813? Okay. I'll stop by tomorrow around 5:30, speak with you and your daughter about it, see if the home qualifies. If any come up within the next 24 hours, write them down. We'll go over them completely when they come by. All right. My name was Hunter, by the way. I love your nails. Did you just get them done?
No, I've got to get them did.
Oh, you've got to get them did. It looks like they do them right because they're staying intact.
Yeah.
Yeah. What color are you going to change them?
I don't know. I don't know.
This is me. All right. I love your shirt, by the way.
Thank
All right. Enjoy the rest of your day. My name was Hunter. This is Garrett.
All right.
So I love what he did at the end there. He's leaving it on a positive note so that it locks into her head, hey, that's that nice young gentleman who's going to be helping me out with solar, right? Instead of just being a dry interaction, he's had a little bit of humor just to calm everything down. He's going to meet back up with her very, very soon in order to close that deal. I happen to know he already did.
They're going solar. One time
And we
somebody
started
had their
knocking, what, like 2:30?
2:30? It's 2:48.
That was your third house?
Third house, second interaction. I forgot.
Yeah.
Shorty that was on her couch laying down.
Yeah.
Actually, we're not trimming trees. We cut them down completely because then they would just grow back. That's going to be a problem. Energy deregulation will be the largest transfer of wealth in history. Warren Buffett. I need to get that like above my, when I wake up, that's the first thing I see. Deregulation.
Such a hardcore quote to wake up to.
Energy deregulation will be the largest transfer of wealth in history. Warren Buffett. Dude, these houses look amazing. They look amazing for me to sit down in them. Motivated by instant savings.
Look at Hunter looking swole.
Looking
He must be in the
swole.
gym recently.
7 days a week, baby. Hello, hello.
Camera recording.
Hello. Just trying to make sure we're in the right spot. Would you be Miss Myers? And then in April, they're scheduled for another 20%. Okay. Did you get the chance to like read and respond to this yet? It comes on your email. Okay, they were pretty sneaky about it. They sent in some emails. Not everybody was aware. That's why we're stopping by. Okay. So you've been seeing like some of the neighbors that put the solar panels on top of the roof. Is that something you've looked into for your house or not yet? Not yet. Not yet, okay. Reason we're stopping by, we're gonna be getting everybody their reports. Basically shows you what you're projected to pay with the power company versus what we can get it cut down and then locked in at. The savings really depend on how good the roof gets hit by the sun, and you guys are in a pretty prime position in it, but they'll take like these trees into consideration. Do you do your bills in the mail or do you do them online? You do them online, okay. And then is your meter over here or is it over there? Do I have your permission to go check that really quick? I'll go check that if you can pull up your most recent Tico bill, and then I'll meet you back here in a minute. Yes, ma'am, my apologies. So there's basically a bar graph on there. This is a paper copy, but it's the same bar graph online. If these numbers are too high, we can't do anything. If they're too low, then we can't even do anything.
Camera recording.
How long have you been in the neighborhood for?
Very long time.
Very long time, okay. What has changed the most, you would say?
As far as what?
And that's, I guess, why I'm asking you.
Change to my household or in the neighborhood?
and the neighborhood in general, besides the electricity bills, because they've basically tripled within the last 20 years.
So the thing about open-ended questions like that is that depending on the subject that you're talking to, that can then lead to them just going on a cataclysmic rant about everything that's wrong in America today. And then it just kind of detonates like Titanic straight into the ocean. Right? Instead, do a little two option. What's something good that you've noticed in the neighborhood lately? Right? Just something a little positive, just a quick thing that they can say in order to get right back in line. That could save you some time, some frustration, and keep the customer on the straight line.
Houses being built.
More houses being built and stuff. Got you.
So I don't know if you can see it, but that's.
Yeah, so this is what I sent into the engineering team. Cameras being, had the camera pulled up. There we go. So they take these numbers into consideration, and then as you can see right here, the state of Florida is actually in an energy deficit. So if you look at that, your actual cost for power was $112. So that's the big problem about the bills. There's just like a lot of associated fees that we're able to basically eliminate with the solar. What tomorrow, maybe around 4 o'clock, will good for you, or
To do what?
basically come by and get you that report, show you what the numbers would look like. It looks like this.
Is this so that I can probably get solar? Because I don't want solar.
I understand
The
it's
only reason why I don't, because right now I'm not working and I'm not doing it. My son pays my bill, so.
okay. I understand. So I apologize for maybe not explaining it the right way. A couple of years ago, the solar really didn't make sense. Yeah, the Vivint camera keeps going off. So a couple of years ago, the solar, it was always like a lot of money to get the panels. The way it works now, the state of Florida is actually in a renewable energy mandate. So we're looking to get 50% of our power by 2030 from solar panels. So what they're doing is they're providing a lot of benefits and a lot of incentives for homeowners to make the transition. Just whether or not to see if the home qualifies, write down any questions that come up, and then does it work to stop by tomorrow around like 4 o'clock? Okay, and then if I'm running like a little, like 5 minutes early, 5 minutes late, I won't waste your time. I'll shoot you a courtesy call. Are you in 8135? Okay, I'll stop by tomorrow around 4 o'clock, show you that information. She was like, why am I getting the bill? And I just told her, and I just went back to just running away instead of like,
Yeah.
ready to go get it, you know what I mean?
And let's go ahead and take a quick break here. For those already in the solar industry or unfortunately are being led by people who are not as cool as us, we're hiring in places like Tampa, Orlando, Miami, San Diego, LA, and in other connections across the country. If you're interested, go ahead and click the submission form below. Now, if you're not looking to jump into the solar industry just quite yet, make sure you click subscribe. 80% of the people watching these videos right now are not subscribed, which means if you're in the solar industry and there was an objection that you could have learned how to handle by watching this channel, you just lost $10,000. Do you want to lose $10,000? Well, then make sure to click subscribe, and we'll see you back on the next video.
Yes, sir. I'll be brief. Basically, there was a newsletter sent out. Not here to waste your time or anything. My name's Hunter, by the way. Basically, there was a newsletter sent out detailing that in January, Tampa Electric raised the rates 11%. And then in April, they're scheduled for another 20%.
One question, is it for panel solar?
It is, but it's a little bit different. So a couple years ago, the solar really didn't make sense.
No, I mean, no.
Okay, is it something you've looked into before?
Maybe next month, maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
I understand, but no now.
Yeah, what's like the main situation for you
Maybe
waiting?
next month, maybe April, maybe.
Okay, how much are you paying right now for the Tico bills?
Now,
Yeah.
100.
100?
Yeah.
Is that like a low month or? So what we're able to do is get you below 120 right now to where this rate increase doesn't affect you. I understand that solar makes sense to you. Is it like a qualification situation or?
Listen, my English no is very good.
Okay.
I speak Spanish, but I understand.
I can bring a Spanish speaker back.
Maybe. No, listen. Maybe next month you come in.
Okay, so
Maybe.
what changes between now and next month?
No, now I have problem. No ready for change. All right.
Okay, you're not ready for change?
No.
So that's why this program would be perfect for you?
Maybe next month, maybe two, 3 months.
Yeah, 100%. So since you don't like change, I believe this is a perfect program for you because what's going to change is the electric rates. In April, they're going up 20%. So you want to wait till after your bill goes up 20%?
Don't worry. Don't worry.
All right,
Next
boss
month,
man.
It's different. The percent, no problem. I change or no change. I don't know.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right, boss man. Hey, I'll send a Spanish speaker back, okay?
Okay, thank
My name
you,
was
man.
Hunter.
Thank
All right,
you.
man. Enjoy your day. Shout out to Billy Gaines, the red snapper, for that one, right?
This is the classic, no, turtle shell person, right? They're just literally afraid of every single thing in life in general. Oh my God, everything's so scary. Maybe it'll be better next month, right? These are people who are waiting to finally start living their lives. Hunter didn't get this one, and that's okay, because this person didn't get a chance to actually live a real life. It's best to actually not keep on going with customers like that. They're just going to be consistently afraid of their own shadow for the rest of their lives, which means that even if you end up signing them, half the time they go, no, maybe in 3 months.
I ain't gonna worry about it. You ever get that? Avi, never mind. I'm fucking. You ever see that when you're behind Carlos?
Yeah.
Where they're just like, I ain't gonna worry about it.
What you talk about? They're like, I ain't gonna worry about it.
What you mean you ain't gonna worry? That's what I need to do.
What you mean you ain't gonna worry
You just
about
gotta match it and be a human.
Like,
Re-elect. Who's that? I need to be informed. I'll chop down the live oak. I am in St. Pete. Don't tell anybody, but there's an endangerment case because the roots of it are messing up the foundation of their house. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Okay.
I know he don't want no solar.
Is it because it's like expensive and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just swing back by another time when I see another car in the driveway, okay? Got you. So I know he doesn't live here, but would there be like a certain blue, like,
Gray car.
I'll just swing back by when we see a gray car in the driveway, okay? All right, my name was Hunter.
With that one, you notice that I squatted down to match her body language.
Damn. I'm only gonna get better. Here, it does require me to speak to the homeowner in the situation though.
No sense.
Okay.
Cut.
So actually did mortgages for 10 years before I did solar.
I was like, doing that since I was 11 years old.
Way too many trees, bro.
All right, Hunter, give us a tip or a trick that we can use on the doors.
All right, here's the tip. So it's all attitude, belief, and conviction. It's not what you're saying, it's how you say it. I can go talk to people and, hey, your electric bill is going up. If I sound monotone, like I'm not believing in the product I'm behind, they're not gonna listen to it. So it's all energy, attitude, belief, and then conviction, 100%. Just trying to make sure we're in the right spot. Okay, would you be Miss Jennifer? Okay, I'll be brief. There was a couple newsletters sent out detailing that in January, Tampa Electric raised the rates 11%.
Yes.
And then in April, they're scheduled for another 20. So when you say yes, I assume that you've seen your bill go up over the last couple months.
Yes.
What changed on it?
Went up.
Yeah, so were you paying like $50 a month beforehand? What was it? What?
100 and something.
And now it's at like
200.
200.
So
Okay.
it's went up at least like 30, 40 bucks.
That's horrible. What we're doing is we're working through the net metering. Have you been in the house longer than like 12 months?
No.
Okay. Well, these were just recently built, weren't they?
Yes.
Okay. So basically the reason they come with a digital meter is there's a program in place called net metering that does 3 things. Now, essentially, basically for that, the state of Florida is under a renewable energy mandate, so they're rebuilding their infrastructure on solar power. So they're providing benefits and incentives for people to put the panels on top of the roof. Now, is the meter on this side or is it on this side? This side, okay.
On the house is on this side.
Okay, I'll go check that really quick. Do you do your bills via mail or online? Online, okay. If you could just pull that up. Online, this was your neighbors. We look at this. If this is too high, we can't do anything. If it's too low, then we can't do anything.
All right, let me log on.
Gotcha. Oh, we're bringing the whole iPad out.
Huh?
We're bringing the HP out. So how long ago did you guys buy the house, or is it you here?
It's just me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's coming up on a year? Congratulations for that. Were you in Florida beforehand? So we would just click view bill right here.
So this is how it's been. But of course, my family, they like to leave the TV on. They sleep with the TV on and all.
Yeah, so we look on page 3 right here. And then I'll actually show you. This is what we submit to the engineering team. That's how they kick back a design. Now, as you see right here, the cost of your electricity is not what they're getting you for. The state of Florida is actually in an energy deficit. That's right here. So the fuel charge.
For real?
Yeah, and then
That for real was perfect from her. That is how he instantly knew that he had her in, right? Because now she's building rapport with him and connecting with him enough to admit, oh wow, this actually kind of sucks, and this other solution that you're looking to provide, I really, really hope I qualify for it.
And when we come over here, that was $45 of your bill, and then another $8, and then $4. Tico's also the exact opposite of like Costco and Sam's Club. The more you use, the more that they charge you. We would lower this up to about 20-30%, depending on how good the roof gets hit by the sun. So they'll take like these trees into consideration and everything. And then
this is a great tactic for motion creates emotion, right? If you're getting caught in a conversation that might not be moving, even though this one's doing pretty well, he went ahead and he walked back and he started painting the picture of what it would look like for her to go solar and the potential issues, which is why he has to come back to the house to make sure she's a good candidate.
they'll basically retrofit your house with solar panels, and then I come by and show you what that looks like. And then the important part is how much would it cost. So be with your neighbors from about 4 to 6 tomorrow. I'm pretty booked up tomorrow evening. Could I swing by maybe 3 o'clock, 2:30ish for you?
Tomorrow?
Yes.
Talk more in depth?
Yes. Would tomorrow be good? Gotcha.
Yeah, I think I'll be home. Yeah, I would love to have more information.
Perfect. And then if it doesn't even make sense, like I won't come by and waste your time. Are you in 813? 15?
El Paso, Texas.
El Paso, Texas. Wow. How long have you been in Florida?
A couple of years.
Couple of years. Like, have you found any really amazing Mexican places around here, or?
Hell no. Hell no.
Literally, we might have to go get some tacos after this, huh?
And this is a perfect way in order to end the interaction with the customer and tie it up by talking about what everyone loves, food.
Questions that you have, that's exactly what I'm gonna come by and show you. So where the panels would go, how much I would be paying per month, would it save me money on my electricity? That's what we would go over.
Thank you.
Yes,
And
always.
what's your name?
Hunter.
Hunter.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Thank
meet you, always. She was like, thank you so much. Come back tomorrow and sign me up.
Do you guys think Hunter redeemed himself from last video? Let us know in the comments section below. Make sure to click subscribe. If you're looking to work in Tampa, Orlando, Miami, or anywhere else across the country with this great company, make sure to click the submission form below. And most importantly, click one of these 2 videos. YouTube thinks you're gonna like it a lot.